Hello, I'm going to be doing a review for What If Season 2 Episode 8, and I loved this episode personally. I'm going to jump right into it. This is quite possibly one of my favorite episodes that we have done so far. I absolutely loved it. It was like the Avengers of What If. All the characters that I love are in this episode. And it wasn't like the final episode of last season where it had to put all the characters that we met during our time in the season. No, it was just a completely new story with a bunch of new characters and new personalities, and I absolutely loved it. We got to see Bucky and Steve and their whole gang, and that made me really happy. I really enjoyed that because they're some of my favorite characters, and we got to see more of Peggy, and that made me really happy. I think Peggy's kind of become the new face of What If because she was kind of the only successful character from the last season, and so if we get a new season, I wouldn't be surprised if it's even more of her, which I'm not complaining because I loved her in this episode and in this season. She's kind of made this season watchable. I loved all the characters. I loved the humor. I loved the action. It was everything that I wanted it to be and more. I was just having a fantastic time. It was just great. I absolutely loved it. It was just the chemistry between the characters, and if you know me, you know I really focus on the dynamics between the characters a lot when I'm watching shows or when I'm reading books or watching movies, and that really means a lot to me, more than many things. And they really hit the nail on the head and did a fantastic job. They did a wonderful job with the animation. They did a great job with the action. It was just all great. I don't think I have a negative thing to say about it. It was very fast paced. It wasn't boring. It was just a really interesting time, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it was just really awesome. I really had a good time with it, and I can't wait to continue to watch the final episode of the season. Yeah, so that's really it with this. I loved it a lot, and I can't wait to continue to watch. I love the characters, I love the humor, I love the action, I loved the animation style. It was all just everything I wanted from this season in this one episode, and I wish this episode was more like how this season was more like how this episode was, where it was just a bunch of characters doing things and just having a good time, getting to know the new personalities of characters, but not so much that they're like completely altered. And I really enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, I had a really good time with this, and go watch What If. It's fantastic. So yeah. My favorite character is Peggy out of the show, though. I loved her, and Steve, and seeing Bucky, and all of them. It was just a really good episode. It had fantastic characters and everything I wanted. So, yeah, that's really it with this. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.